Fruitvale Daily Log. This is Rajinder Uppal. So I got my car back from the dealership, Mercedes-Benz dealership. It was there for almost 2 months. I got my car on 7/28 of this year, and then local criminals here and jealous people, I guess, destroyed my car. There was a whole team of them, resulting in lots of damages. Then I had the insurance company fix it, so took it to Mercedes-Benz of Oakland dealership, which is the official dealership. It's been there for almost 2 months, and I thought when you take the car that's non-functional and you give it to them, they fix the car and bring it back to you. So instead of fixing the car, etc., so I wanted to make sure that things were done right. So main thing is I'm going to video document what it looks like, and nothing's been touched. Essentially, I drove it home. So here, what I need to do is under the valve covers, etc., there's some dirt and stuff. So as I opened up the engine bay hood, this is what it looks like. This was obviously here like this. I just opened this, which is normal, to take a look at it. And so the service level is that there. I don't know if it's normal. And the engine heads right here, the cylinders 1, 4, 3, 6, 2, 5 on this side, and the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on this side. But see this oil leak? So I don't know what that alternator down there. So there's oil from the head gaskets leaking on top of the alternator directly right there. My limited knowledge. Okay, so sorry, the BART train. I live under the BART train tracks. It's really loud. This is the right-hand side. This is where the oil goes in, I guess. You can see it like right here. I thought they'd at least clean this up as part of their service. If they did an oil change, they should have noticed this. And they did do an oil change from what I know. So if they did an oil change, wouldn't you notice this crap and try to clean it up at least? Because this silicone grease looking thing is very, very soft, to the point where like it might leak out or bend and flex out, I guess. Then my gasket will be blown or something like that. Next thing is of note is down here there's cobwebs inside the engine bay. So it's been sitting there for a while according to them, but how come the repairs weren't done in time? What I mean by that is I went to the dealership a couple of days ago, or 3 days ago. I went to the dealership because they said the car was ready for pickup. I went there, and I didn't want to pay the money, but it was a lot of money. It was $3,500. But because my insurance company is supposed to give me my money back, I thought they pay them directly, but they don't. So this is like a big hit. But before I paid them, I'm like, "Is my car ready and everything?" He said, "Yeah." So I gave him the money, and then I waited all day, and at the dealership at Mercedes-Benz of Oakland. And then they finally came up to me and said, "Oh, well, we don't know what's wrong with the car. Your car's not starting up. Maybe it needs a new battery charge or something." And I'm like, "Well, as part of your things that you did, you said you replaced my battery, and you replaced my ignition and alternator, whatever you did. So all that stuff, the battery should not be out. So that means you didn't do your troubleshooting right, in my opinion." But anyways, then they said then later they said, "Oh, the car may not have had gas in it, so that it wouldn't start up." Those are two completely different types of turning on. And if your car doesn't have gas in it, it might go right. But if your car doesn't have any electricity in it, it's not gonna go any sound. It just go click, maybe. So I don't know how the professionals there could have delineated between that. Bottom line is, I paid them in cash in advance, and then my car's not ready. So I said, "Can I have my money back so that I can come back tomorrow and give it to you when my car's ready?" They said, "No, you can't have your money back." I'm like, "Why?" Because the work has already been performed, so you can't touch that money now, it's ours. I'm like, "But your work that's been performed is supposed to bring my fucking car back functional. Not fucking, this part, that part, this part. To me, I don't care about the parts. I just care about the system as a whole. Is it working or not? And he didn't respond. So then I contacted the Oakland Police Department, and then my fucking phone ran out of battery as usual, and which sucked. So I tried going back to them and tried finding them yesterday to say thank you for helping me out, because they obviously went on site and talked to them or something, because my car was ready this morning. Otherwise, I don't think it would have been ready this morning. So I appreciate that. Anyways, going on. I just want to document this shit. So this is the engine bay, what it looks like. I don't know if there's something wrong anybody sees or can point out or can suggest, that'd be great. So this is what it looked like when it came back from the repair. They didn't even clean it up, the car. So these are the items I added. Just this stuff was mine, just to put it in the trunk. Those were there as is. That was there as is. So removing my own just jackets and stuff from the car real quick to point out what is inside the trunk, just to make sure that it looks normal. So I have not gone into the trunk yet, other than just place my computer and jackets here. Here's what it looks like now underneath the trunk. Okay, so there was a box here when I originally got the car with a bunch of fuses in it in neat little packages. I thought like that would be get replaced, but I guess not. There's the tire. It looks like it's missing the screws. I don't know if it's a safety issue or not. So this is a battery. It looks brand new to me. And why is it duct taped if it's a professional job from Mercedes-Benz? I don't think they should be using duct tape. Or am I wrong on that one? Duct tape. Does Mercedes-Benz use duct tape to fix stuff? I thought they would be having a professional, part or whatever that fits right in rather than stuff. So this is the battery installation job. The terminal looks corroded to me. I don't know if that's an issue. Probably might be. Just looking underneath the positive cap here, that looks like a brand new terminal head. This one looks like it's the old negative was used, FYI. So, putting this back. Next is the back of the car. This thing looks loose. I don't know what this is, but there's a hole inside of here. There's the side of my car where the gas tank goes. Okay. The gas tank is as follows. This is what it looks like now, just FYI. But you notice how dirty it is around here? This part? I assume that part of their $3,500 that they took from me, they could at least cleaned up my fucking car. In the engine bay, it says Infinity does, for sure. Then what else I need to document is that all this work that was done on this fucking car, why couldn't they at least do a basic cleanup job? And my windshield wipers, it looks weird because this one here was sitting here. Hold on.